My goal is to increase awareness. And if they can look at themselves, look at their lifestyle, maybe look at their medical conditions that they may be treated for, maybe look at the medications that they're on, what is one thing that they can change after listening to my presentation of Fit to Fight, and start with that, with the ultimate goal of increasing overall health and fitness, making one change in their nutritional approach and their lifestyle, and then make those changes permanent so that it becomes an entire lifestyle approach to overall health and fitness and increase in human performance. This started when I was having conversations with some of my physician officer colleagues up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, when I was in the Air Force Reserve in the 934th. I again felt that there was a missing link. I felt that I had a unique background in education that I could really be of benefit to many people. So I talked to a couple of my flight surgeon colleagues. I said, you know, I've been making notes and read plenty of books over the years, and I think I got this presentation that could fit the troops well. So I've tweaked it over the years, and the current approach is what we call the Fit to Fight approach. And that isn't really following one particular diet. Years ago, it was really centered on the paleo diet, the caveman diet. And then the keto diet came around, and then the Mediterranean diet, and all these diet. Well, you know how diets work. People follow it for maybe 30 days, and then it go back to eating their old ways. So my approach now is more so along the lines of making proper nutritional choices, increasing greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds that Dr. Joel Fuhrman has called G-bombs. So it's making proper nutritional choices, it's educating them on the things to avoid and the things to eat. And that's really what we call the Fit to Fight approach. As a flight surgeon and an emergency medicine physician with a subspecialty board certification in sports medicine, I've got a unique background, which really starts back in the 1980s when I started in the martial arts and started studying fitness and nutrition, and then went on to get a degree in exercise science from the University of Nebraska, Omaha. That led me to 2 sports medicine certifications, one a health fitness instructor with the American College of Sports Medicine, and the second as a certified strength and conditioning specialist with the NSCA, the National Strength and Conditioning Association. So it was those certifications and that background then that led me into applying to medical school as an osteopathic physician. So I graduated in 1994, and a lot of people don't know what a DO, an osteopathic physician, is. In street terms, the best way to think of it is like a combination of an MD plus a chiropractor. So we study all the Western medicine sciences, but in addition to that, an extensive background in musculoskeletal medicine. So we do spinal manipulation and things of that nature. When it comes to making changes in nutrition, if you're really looking to make nutritional changes, try to change one thing at a time. And I usually say, try to really limit breads and cereals off the bat, since those are the most inflammatory foods out there. They contain the most processed chemicals out there, which end up being a stressor to the human body, and substitute those with fruits and vegetables and whole foods, if you will. Increase the water intake, stay well hydrated, and really stay active. 30 minutes before you eat, try to do a good 45 to 60 seconds of a body workout. And that's nothing more than wall push-ups or body weight squats for 45 to 60 seconds, a half hour before you eat, and then again 30 minutes after you eat. And that helps take the food that you've eaten, take that sugar that's in your bloodstream and shove it into your muscle cells, as opposed to keeping it in the bloodstream, which then increases your insulin and your cortisol levels. And those are stressors, and those decrease fat burning and increase fat storage. It has taken me down the path of really trying to, number one, maintain fitness, but number two, look at some areas of deficiency in our military warriors, the same as I look for areas of deficiency in the martial arts warriors that I deal with. Many times the fitness level is where it needs to be. The strength and conditioning many times is where it needs to be. But a lot of times, especially we've seen in a military environment now with the COVID and the increase in stresses in our day-to-day military warriors, we've seen stress go up, we've seen depression go up. Obviously, the subject of suicide is up there as well. So really maintaining that entire, what I call the biopsychosocial wheel, not only maintaining health and fitness, but also spiritual, social health, as well as psychological health. And that comes through not only maintaining fitness, but also proper nutrition. Nutrition is, I feel, the missing link where we go wrong when we try to maintain total health. And I preached this for many years in my private practice to my patients, is that they want a pill for an ill, as opposed to stepping back and looking at the entire aspect of the person and looking at their entire lifestyle. Where are their deficiencies? Are they deficient in sleep? Is their sleep hygiene poor? Is their diet poor? Are they putting lousy fuel into a Cadillac body and trying to maintain a top level of human performance? It's no different with our martial arts warriors and our military warriors. It's the same thing. We try to keep them ready. And by ready, I mean mentally, physically, spiritually, socially ready.